Yo, what's up, dudes? Joey here. So, I feel like shit on a stick. I've got a cold. I'm like sick as hell, but it doesn't matter. I still wanted to go ahead and do this video because I'm on vacation this week. I'm tired as fuck. I haven't had any sleep. Anyways, this book was totally awesome. I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. It's like Enclave. The second one was Outpost. And the third book, because it's a trilogy, is Horde. Pretty fucking badass. I really liked it. It's starting off, it's about, and yes, I'm gonna spoil shit, so, well, kind of, sort of. I won't give away everything, but I will, give kind of an overview of the book. So it starts out with this little chick. She lives in an enclave. I guess it's a dystopian novel or fiction or what the fuck ever. Like I said, my channel's no longer monetized since I don't have 1,000 subs. So I can say fuck all I want to. Does not matter. So we're going to keep it 100. 100. But anyways, I don't know why I did that. Just bored as shit, I guess. Fuck it though. Anyways, back to what I was saying. The book was the shit. It's about this little chick, Deuce. She gets her name from... They have a naming ritual. None of the people have names. They're either boy or girl with a number behind it until their 15th birthday, at which point they do this little ritual where they get cut and bleed on some relic, and she ended up on a deuce of spades, so chick's name is Deuce. But anyways, it's pretty fucking badass. Deuce is totally the new Buffy, man. I really wouldn't mind seeing this as a TV series. I think it would totally be the shit. My favorite character in the book initially starts out as a bad guy, which kind of also reminded me of Spike from Buffy. Sorry again about my voice, man. It's just, I sound like shit, but like I said, I've had a cold, so work with me here. But yeah, my favorite character in the book, man, was this dude named Stalker. Yeah, Stalker was a badass. But yeah, the first book, man, just non-stop cool, man. You will love it. Everybody will love it. I don't see any reason why they would totally hate on this. This was the shit. And the second book, just as badass, if not better. I mean, actually, yeah, I think the second one was better. So, third book, I slept on it a little bit, and I mean that, like, literally. Like, the first half of it, pretty badass. I mean, well, maybe the first, let's say, 1/3 was badass. And then, I'm listening to the shit at night because I'm listening to the audiobook, and I fell asleep at some points, and I had to go back and listen to things. And, yeah, this is going to be the spoiler. But anyways, my dude, Stalker, he died. So I didn't even get to hear how. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought, just some boring shit was going on at one point, and I thought, that I was close enough to where I had heard it or hadn't heard, whatever. I was close enough, and I was like, okay, it had to be somewhere around here. And apparently I missed him because, like, I kept wondering, what's going on with Stalker? When's it going to come back in? And, yeah, it didn't ever happen. So after I finished the book, I Google it. I'm like, what the fuck happened to Stalker? Look it up, and I see that he was deceased. So I'm going to go back and re-listen to the entire Horde book. But back to what I was saying. It starts with this little chick, Deuce. She is the shit. She's a huntress, which is kind of like a hunter, but the female version. I mean, that's exactly what it is. But anyways, there's like 3 different types of, well, maybe 4 different types of people in this little enclave. It's underground tunnels that they live in because, the whole dystopian world, it was kind of like, I guess there was some sort of plague that kind of mutated these things into, they're just kind of like, they're not like zombies because they're alive, but they are really just freaks, man. That's what they're actually is what they're referred to for the majority of the book, is freaks and muties and a couple other things. But anyways, these freaks are all fucked up cannibalistic creatures. They're like human but not. You'll you'll understand when you read it. But anyways, Deuce is a huntress. She goes out and hunts for food. The hunters and huntresses, you know, they all partner up. So she gets partnered with this kid, Fade, who isn't actually from the Enclave. He's like part feral, so they say. You know, he's like wild because he was actually found in the Enclave, but he wasn't actually from like in the Enclave. They found him in the tunnels, but he wasn't from the tunnels. He was from above ground, which, all right, back to what I was saying. So, anyways, Fade and Deuce get partnered together, and he got his name from a laundry detergent bottle, which it said, will not fade. So, I'm assuming it was a laundry detergent bottle. He referred to it as some sort of bottle, which he took the label off of because they carry their little namesake item with them. But, long story short, one of her friends get banished from the Enclave, and you know, he was being framed for something, and there was some sort of rebellion going on because the leaders of the Enclave are douchebags. And long story short, she knows that she's a badass and could survive being banished from the Enclave, or at least has a chance at surviving. So she takes the blame for it, and Fade's like, you know, we're partners, whatever. So he does the same, and they get banished together. Turns out, you know, the elders had told him, you know, never to tell, you know, the people from the Enclave that he actually was from Topside. And, you know, so him and her, they set off, and, you know, there's gangs up top, which, you know, Fade ended up in the Enclave because he was running from these gangs. And that's where Stalker comes into play. He's the leader of one of these gangs. But anyways, they end up doing a lot of shit. They find civilization, and she builds an army. It's a bunch of cool shit, man. You guys just gotta check it out. I don't want to spoil everything, but I just wanted to give kind of an overview. But this book's definitely, I'd say 8 out of 10. It's pretty hot. Okay, so I don't want to butcher the author's name, but it was Anne, and it was spelled Aguirre. So, yeah. However you say that, that's the name. I'm going to follow her on Twitter because I've been following a lot of awesome authors on Twitter, man. Scott Sigler and Beth Revis, and, I mean, just tons and tons. Elizabeth Briggs, my second favorite author. You know, Scott Sigler is totally my favorite, and Claudia Gray. I mean, Twitter is so awesome for following book authors, man. They do a lot of tweets, and they actually respond to their fans, so it's pretty sweet. You guys should really look into that if you haven't. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick review of this book. It's pretty badass. Like I said, I'm no longer being monetized, so I can say whatever I want, so the channel should get pretty damn live here soon. Alright, thank you dudes for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Like.